My testosterone measured in at 24.8 nanomoles per liter or 715 nanograms per liter, and my free testosterone 537 p-mol per liter. This is higher than, the average of most guys in the modern world, and it's without doing too much optimization in my life, really. And in this video, I'll explain everything I've been doing up to this point and what I plan to do in the future to achieve even higher levels, and how you can actually apply them yourself and even go beyond. So first, let's go on to what to avoid. Seed oils, they're terrible for you. Canola, sunflower, and soybean, stay away. So seed oils are in a lot of things that are processed, and like even bread. A lot of things from the grocery stores have seed oils in them. Restaurants you go to cook in seed oils. Fast food, seed oils, they're terrible for you. Excess sugar and processed foods, I cut out. Tried to limit as much as I could. Stay away from like fruit juices and just processed foods in general. They are bad for you. They are high in inflammatory omega-6 fats, trans fats, saturated fats, and they do contain estrogenic preservatives and other like chemicals and added flavors and all this terrible stuff that you just stay away from. Eat whole foods. They can cause terrible things like oxidative stress, high insulin resistance, and poor testicular function, leading to lower testosterone levels. Plastics and BPA. I did a video recently on microplastics, but essentially plastics and BPA are terrible for you. And basically there's BPA in plastic and there's plastic everywhere. So try to avoid plastics as much as you can. So keeping your food in plastic containers, don't do that. Keep it in glass and wood and metal instead. Drinking out of plastic water bottles, drinking out of the plastic, water bottles that you can buy from Woolworths that are prepackaged. Those have enough BPA in them to disrupt about 90% of your androgen receptors in your body, because BPA does act like a fake estrogen, and it mimics estrogen in your body and will disrupt your entire hormone balance, which will thus lead to lower testosterone, increased body fat, man boobs, lower sperm count. The list goes on. You need to avoid soy and flaxseed as well. They contain phytoestrogens. There is a debate around them being like somewhat healthy, but it's best to just avoid it, all right? Drinking tap water, just don't do it. Stick to filtered water or reverse osmosis, because tap water, it's got forever chemicals, PFAS, heavy metals, microplastics even in the water. There's bloody birth control even, and birth control, obviously, if you're a guy and you're drinking birth control, it's terrible for your hormones, for your testosterone. It absolutely annihilates it, giving you things like gyno and stuff like that. And if you've been drinking it since your childhood up until now, and you've got like lower testosterone symptoms, maybe a little bit of gyno, it's probably why. Masturbating, obviously, you shouldn't be doing this. If you want to learn more about how to stop it, I'm not going to tell you, I'm telling you that it's bad. It literally zaps you from like your greatness to like literally just achieve things. When it just is, I don't know, it just zaps you of your like power. Like it's like someone's like taking the power out of you. It's like, why would you want that? You want to keep that energy that like you get from not nutting, and put it into something useful, powerful. Put that energy into something. Go watch, the million other YouTube videos on how to actually stop doing it. I mean, it's pretty simple. You just have to not be a loser, essentially. Alcohol. Staying away from alcohol. It's also a pretty straightforward thing. You know that alcohol's bad, but you haven't stopped doing it or stopped drinking it, so just stop drinking it. Beer actually has these things called hops as an ingredient. It's like this plant that is used to make and keep the beer fresh. It's actually estrogenic, so it's got an estrogenic compound in beer, so stay away from beer. The only somewhat, allowed alcohol that you could drink that can actually potentially increase your testosterone is red wine, but I would just stay away from it anyway. Smoking, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, vapes, all that sort of stuff is, you already know, bad for you. It's nothing crazy, but it actually does lower your testosterone, because What it does is it damages these things called Leydig cells, which are in your in your testicles, and they are responsible for producing testosterone in the testicles. And lastly, avoid dopaminergic activity. So scrolling on your phone as soon as you wake up, getting all the bloody dopamine you can get from Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, like anything that's really short form content that you're scrolling. Just don't go on your phone in the morning. It's really that simple. Just do the hard things you need to get done in the morning. And then if you want to go and indulge in bloody brain rot content on TikTok and Instagram, go do it. Doing this first thing in the morning and before you do any of the hard tasks, it actually makes the hard tasks way harder because you're getting all this, dopamine, this like constant, like, oh, that, ha ha ha, that's funny, and like constant, enjoyment, right? Without doing much in a very easy task. So when it comes to doing a harder task, you've already sacked it. It's going to be 10 times harder to go and do that task. So instead, what did I prioritize to actually do in my day? So for the past 2-3 weeks, I literally ate ribeye and 10 eggs and a protein shake with creatine every single day, and that was it. And I felt great. You might think, oh yeah, but you have no carbs, so you're gonna feel terrible, and you don't have any of this stuff and none of that. And I felt fine. I was completely fine, no problems. Not a single problem I had during that time. I felt great, and my testosterone was skyrocketed from what it normally was sitting at. Because before I was eating, junk food like chips and processed garbage and fast food and takeouts, and I felt terrible. And I wasn't making much gains in the gym, this and that. Switched to whole foods, an elimination diet, high quality foods, high micronutrient dense foods, and it all changed. I started feeling so much better, more energy, high testosterone, burning more fat. It was just, the pros were countless. Oh, the pros were endless. So literally just eat things like steaks, eggs, salmon, chicken, like Greek yogurt, whey protein. These all help with muscle growth and hormone regulation, and obviously plenty more. But also prioritizing healthy fats, because healthy fats are actually extremely important for hormone production, especially testosterone. So things like avocados, olive oil, grass-fed butter, nuts, especially Brazil nuts for the selenium, egg yolks. This all increases healthy hormone balance, improved libido, better absorption of the fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K, which also support hormones. So and supplementing vitamin D. I was eating avocados. I was eating Brazil nuts. Now, I think the reason this worked so well is because eggs and steaks are very cholesterol-rich foods, right? And dietary cholesterol is actually extremely important and needed to make testosterone. So don't fear eggs or red meat. And as a natural person, making sure that I was getting micronutrient dense foods, that's the most important thing, because people that are unnatural and taking steroids and performance enhancers, they get all those micronutrients from injecting themselves, right? Whereas as a natural, you need to actually ingest and eat all these things. So making sure you're getting zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, selenium, iodine, omega-3s, all the essential micronutrients that you will need to optimize, your hormones and muscle growth, obviously. And making sure you're getting in some greens as well. So broccoli, cauliflower, kale. It helps like flush out the system and just make you feel better in general. Drinking filtered water, obviously, because you don't want to be drinking tap water. Lifting heavy weights as well. So just going to the gym in general, lifting heavy compound weights, doing heavy lifts, squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows. It will increase testosterone, however, only temporarily while you're in the gym, as it's heightened during training and then does taper off after. But hey, it's still a boost. It still makes you feel better in the moment. You feel great. You feel like you've just like conquered a great task of the day. Now, train 4 to 6 times a week, depending on your goal and your body and all that junk. But try and train as much as possible without overtraining. Also include sprinting, or I included sprinting because it led to increased heart rate, blood flow, oxygen delivery to working muscles, and it said that sprinting actually stimulates the release of various hormones, including testosterone and human growth hormone. And it's very taxing on your body. It actually is a mini workout in itself. So I did 2 sets of 30 seconds all out sprints, and that's all you really need to do. And do that, I don't know, a couple times a week, as many times as you can without, being sore. That's all I was doing, and that yielded me really good results. So getting sunlight as well within 10 to 30 minutes of waking up, it optimizes your circadian rhythm, and obviously you're getting vitamin D and better sleep because your circadian rhythm's optimized, which obviously will lead to a natural testosterone increase. And then making sure you're getting the 7 to 9 hours of high quality sleep. Sleep is extremely important for testosterone reduction, like without a doubt. The amount of times I've had a day where my sleep's been iffy and it's not been that great, I felt so terrible compared to other days when I've had amazing sleep. I feel so much more energized, so much more motivated to go and do the hard work and do everything I need to do. Whereas the days with bad sleep felt terrible. So mainly go to bed and wake up at the exact same time every single day. I go to bed usually around 8:30 and then aim to be asleep by 9. Sleep in a cool, dark room, blackout curtains, no phone before bed, especially. The blue light actually stimulates daylight because you get blue light from daylight. And that's why it's so bad. So you can literally wreck your sleep by going on your phone early in the morning. And stress management, so meditation, journaling, prayer, whatever you need to do. It's great because cortisol and chronic cortisol, high stress actually kills testosterone. So daily walks, cold showers, again, journaling, meditation, gratitude, all these sort of things help lower it an insane amount, and the amount of benefits you'll gain in testosterone from that is huge. So staying off the phone in the morning and before bed as well helps to reduce stress. And lastly, making sure you're taking, important supplements. So magnesium, vitamin D, zinc, iodine, fish oil, creatine. These are all extremely important. Creatine, not just for the muscle growth, but it improves and boosts ATP and has been shown to raise DHT as well, which is a very powerful androgen, actually more powerful than testosterone itself. Magnesium is also great for sleep. Obviously, vitamin D, because it plays a role in hormone production, especially testosterone. Zinc, 15 to 30 milligrams. Don't overdo zinc, but it's also still important for testosterone. Iodine, fish oil. Now, the optional ones as well, you can test. I haven't tested ashwagandha yet. I'm probably planning on testing it in the next couple, weeks and couple days. What I've heard is it reduces cortisol, increases your quality of sleep, which inevitably will raise testosterone. Tonkat Ali, I have experimented with this one and it didn't help me that much because, why is my nose so itchy? Because Tonkat Ali mainly works for people with lower testosterone and really helps boost lower testosterone levels rather than higher. It doesn't really affect levels that are 500 and above. I mean, if you got high total T but low free T, it will actually benefit you because it does increase free testosterone. So if you think you're on the lower testosterone side, definitely try Tonkat Ali. Do your research before, your medical research, all this. Fedoja agrestis, I've never actually tried this one, but I've heard that it's great for improving your testosterone levels. Do your research, obviously, use with caution. Long-term safety is unknown of Fedoja agrestis, so consult your doctor if you need to. Do all these safety steps. Obviously, everything in this video isn't medical advice, it's just telling you what I've basically done. It's just sharing my knowledge on everything I've done for the past couple of weeks. And that'll be it. That's pretty much everything I've done in the past couple of weeks to get my levels to 715 and 530 free test, and I hope that you can take some of this. It's pretty basic stuff, right? It just takes willpower and effort to implement it and actually get to the level, right? I'm going to experiment with more things try and optimize my diet even more, optimize certain areas of my life, and ultimately report back in the next couple of videos and show you exactly what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and eventually I'll get another blood test and we'll see, and I'll note the things that I've been doing that have been the most beneficial and impactful on me, so I can give you free source and let you guys know what actually works and what doesn't. So I'll leave it there. If you liked the video, go like and subscribe, share it with people, share it with that friend you've got that doesn't know what to do, low testosterone, blah 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 blah. It'll help. I'll see you in the next video.